Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, back to let you know what's happening with the Super Eagles camp situation. It's the match day 6th in the FIFA qualifier series, and it's a game between Nigeria and Zimbabwe. As you know, today's evening 5 p.m. is the time, and of course both teams have been preparing for the last couple of days for this game. So obviously today's evening we get to see among these two teams the one that has got everything right, the training, the tactical part of it, and also the prosecution of the actual match when they do play it. So coming into this game, lots of pep talk, lots of confident talks from both sides. Obviously I've talked about that on this channel. For the coach of the Zimbabwean side, Mike Ennis, is insisting that big names do not win you games. Big names don't scare him. Big names don't scare his players. He's saying this because the Super Eagles pride themselves in big names. The Osimhen, the Lookman, the Chukwueze, the Moses Simon, all of these guys, the Chus Ekong, all of these guys are big names. But the coach is not, is not intimidated by these names. He says that what wins you the match at the end of the day is not big names, but it's the performance that you put in on the pitch, for that game. And it's the truth, obviously, because we've seen a lot of teams with big names, but they cannot win match. They cannot play as a team. They cannot follow instruction and win games. But Super Eagles, they are not like that, obviously. And it's not just because I'm saying it, but we've seen them play. At least the first leg they played against Rwanda, we saw how these big names played as a team, won the game comfortably, but not just winning the game, but also played a really good football. A lot of fans are saying for the first time in a while, they've not really seen the Super Eagles play so comfortably, so balanced, and having to win a game without actually defending. So this is the similar kind of expectations that the fans have for the Super Eagles tonight, and also it makes sense if we see the same kind of formation being deployed by Coach Eric Shaw, because obviously the winning formation doesn't need to be changed, right? So Coach Eric Shaw would definitely be considering going out with that formation. And then in this video I'm going to give you my own predicted lineup, the score line, and everything that you need to know as well. But again, guys, we saw a couple of things that happened over the course of yesterday. A few hours after their training, a number of things happened. Lookman got a cake for winning the African Best Player of the Year award, and then Victor Osimhen kind of did some talks to just transfer the title officially to Lookman, because obviously Victor Osimhen was the man that won it the last time. So and then Lookman won it. So it was just a mini ceremony where the players appreciated Lookman, made him feel loved, and made him feel appreciated, made him feel like he obviously did something great by winning that, and that everyone was proud of him. So the video as well, I'm going to be attaching them all in this video. So make sure to watch to the end. And aside from that, we also had other events like the likes of our Super Eagles players, Captain Chus Ekongola Eno, Joe Aribo, and Ademola Lookman, all bagging a sponsorship deal or endorsement deal, whatever you call it, with the official car dealers of the Super Eagles, Kaloha, Nigeria. They were giving a gift. I think probably they were giving cars as well, as part of the deal for that one. Or even had to, to drive the boys, around the stadium, for a little while during this whole presentation and everything like that. So obviously the camp is really in good spirits. Another notable thing, that actually happened is the fact that Cerezo himself, former handler of the Super Eagles, Coach Austin EGUAVOEN, came in to watch the guys train, and also lending his experience in a way that he could. He still has a job as a technical advisor of the NFF. So obviously he has jurisdiction to kind of stay closely with Coach Chelle and the project. So he was in attendance for Uyo to observe their training. We also had the likes of Stanley Nwabali being presented with a portrait from Rivers Angels goalkeeper, who is a huge fan of the Super Eagles goalie. So with everything that happened yesterday, it was a clear indication that the boys were already trying to wrap everything, so that as soon as they play the game, of course, that duty calls again for their club side, and they would return with immediate effect. So they're trying to sort out everything that they need to do, after the final training yesterday. But as I said, I'm going to give you my lineup prediction for this game. Here are my lineup prediction for this game. Alright guys, so I think this is how the formation is going to play out. I think Coach Chelle is going to want to stick with the winning formation, which for the most part was 4-2-3-1 formation. At some point we saw Lukman, pairing with Victor Osimhen. It felt like two striker, but it was in fact a striker and a supporting striker who had the opportunity to play in this whole space and just kind of helps Victor Osimhen. But quickly, let me just give you the guys that will start. Stanley Nwabali, of course, retains his position. Then the back four, to say Samuel was very outstanding, so he's going to retain his place. Just Ekong and Kevin Bassi, very exceptional combination. Ala Eno comes in again as a 3. And then in the two double pivots in front of them, we saw Coach Chelle not using too many natural, midfielders, because he opted to put in a lot of attacking players for that game. So I think he's still going to want to stick with it. So indeed, there will be the natural defensive midfielder, and then the likes of maybe Iwobi, will come and pair with him here. I think maybe Samuel Chukwueze gets his start again. He didn't really perform very well, but I think he might start again. And then we'll see the likes of Lukman, we'll see the likes of Moses Simon, and then Victor Osimhen. So this is how I think it's going to play out. The same guys that actually started that game, I think they are the same guys that are still going to start for this game. But let me know your thoughts about it. Of course, Coach Chelle still has the sole responsibility to, put the guys that he wants to put, the guys that he feels that they can get the job done. And then for the Zimbabwean side, obviously in their game against Benin Republic, which was also played last week on Thursday, before we played our own on Tuesday, on Friday. So they actually had this formation, 4-2-3-1 formation. This formation was really effective for them. The first half was really slow for them because they kind of lagged a little bit and then conceded 2 goals, but they came back strongly in the second half, and we saw how well they can play with this formation. So in the back line, I'm expecting their very reliable defenders, the likes of Lunga playing the 3, Tekwara, Gara, Nanga, these 2 guys playing the 5 and 6, and then Jala playing the 2. And then for their double midfielders, Munetsi and Rinom Hota will be playing these positions. And then the front 3, expecting Musona to be in the 7th position, and then Billiards to be in the number 8 row, and then see the likes of Zamora to be in the number 11 row, and then their striker is going to also be Bube. So these are the guys that started that game. They showed some really strong resilience, so I expect them to also make the same kind of appearance and try to trouble the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The scoreline prediction, I think the Super Eagles are still going to win this game, but I also think the Zimbabwean side will put up a big fight. So my prediction is this match is probably going to be, let's say, 4-1. If we score in the first half, we start the scoring early, then obviously we are going to score as much as 4 goals, I think. But also, the Zimbabwean side deserve to get something. So obviously, I think it's going to be like 4-1. But this is my own opinion. Of course, you can let me know what you think about it, plus your own formation for this game.
And the Pope, come back.
Come back.
I will be taken away by police, you know?
The police?
You have to see.
No, police will do nothing to you.
We have a special celebration today. So first I want to invite Victor, please, to come and give 1 minute. We had African's Best last year, and we celebrated them all. Victor, please, to give you the honor to introduce this year's African's Best as we celebrate our brother. So, yeah. Yeah, we can bring out the cake now. We're ready. Introduce this to Mola.
We all know Lukman deserves this. He's been amazing for both his club and also for the Super Eagles. And it's a great privilege that this prestigious award came to Nigeria and also went to the most deserved person. And I'm proud of you. You know, we speak in private a lot of time, and I told you how proud I am that you decided to play for the Super Eagles, and your hard work and dedication for us, for your club, shows that you deserve to be the African best. And I hope you also come back to Nigeria also, like some Boniface, Samuel Love. Everyone should stand up. I think Ademola deserves a very big round of applause.
Yeah, guys.